All right.
2.
All right. So we beat it.
We did it,
We all
y'all.
beat
Barely,
it.
by the skin of my teeth.
But the skin of our teeth, the skin of our
This
ass.
is supposed to be a child's game, huh?
That's how it was.
How's
in the
it a
2000s.
child's game?
Well, you know,
People
Disney.
die.
Nobody dies.
People die.
I'm throwing this away.
What do you mean? There's a person that dies in the very beginning of the game.
She didn't die.
Yes, he did. He turned into a Heartless.
No, he's being reborn as a Heartless. That's not dying. Come on, Alex. That's just the cycle of reincarnation.
Oh, Fei Shan used disappeared jutsu.
No, it's fine. He said, I think it's his headset or something. I will say, just to start with you, because you keep saying it, because you beat the game on critical, it is not like Dark Souls. All right?
It's like Dark Souls. I don't
It's
know what
not.
I'm talking about.
It's not like Dark Souls at all. And I'm so
It's like
tired.
Dark Souls, except the only thing that keep me going is Goofy going, yuck.
You know what I will say? This does bring up an interesting conversation. I'm really tired of everything that is difficult being equated.
compared to Dark Souls?
Yes. Like, difficulty was around before Dark Souls existed. I don't understand why Dark Souls is the thing to bring up every time. Like, Dark Souls isn't even that bad compared to, like, some of, like, older games. Castlevania, way worse. Any arcade game that came to a console but, like, didn't change anything up, way worse.
Time Crisis?
Yeah, well, because those games are designed to eat your money, because they're trying to get paid. And so it's like anything that comes to a console that was originally an arcade game, so like, it's just awful with it. I'm just, oh god, you really hit a nerve when you kept saying that. I'm so tired of hearing it. But
Don't worry, you'll hear it when we talk about 3.
we shouldn't. I don't even know. If you're gonna put 3 on there, I'm not gonna stop you. But man, I don't know. We will see what happens if we ever get to 3. All right, we stalled
Calling
long
me because
enough.
they want to feed me and shit.
Oh well,
Sorry you have someone that cares about
you
you.
came in with a plate too, because I heard
Exactly.
I heard it.
Talking shit, but
hate
you still
me.
got a plate.
I heard it.
Hate me,
I heard it.
please.
Clink. Oh yeah. Ignore me save stating every now and again on there, because I was the only one playing on an emulator, and I absolutely save stated.
He owns the game.
I forgot there's a delay there. There's how we'll start with you two, because you two had a more similar experience with the PC version, because I decided to just do the emulator. So I'll go a little bit last, because I look at this. I'm literally loading my save state to just go back into the fight and not have to restart.
Yeah, fuck you for that.
Yeah, well, dude,
I wish I could do that.
you should have played on an emulator. That's kind of the advantage. So, how did
It
you
is.
guys feel about the ending sequence in the only part of Kingdom Hearts that actually mattered, which is Hollow Bastion onward?
Hollow Bastion?
you go
After
first.
fucking brutal.
Yep. You were playing on critical, we should say. You were playing on the hardest difficulty for no reason. Thought you were going to be done on Sunday, and then found out the harsh reality that was, oh man, there's a lot of game left after beating Hollow Bastion,
It's not
especially
as a
on
lot
critical.
of game left.
It's
It's
been-
that, it takes
There is a
lot
lot of
longer to
game
do.
left.
There's a lot of game
I
left.
got stuck in the one room for probably about 45 minutes near the end.
What? No.
Just
What? Say what room? Don't say. We all know
I
you
forget
mean.
what the room's called.
What,
in
I
the-
call
what
it
was
the
it?
trial room.
He called it a trial room, but in the world end area,
Yeah. Well.
there's a room after all the fucking tornadoes. They had to jump down. You had to jump into a pit after going through like these little different trial rooms of each of the different worlds. And at one point, it just keeps spawning sword guys and angel fuckers.
Yeah. Invisibles and angels. Yeah. I mean, it's the room where you fight the behemoth, and the door pieces shatter as you get through each wave of enemies. Yeah.
Sucked.
That room sucks. Invisibles are probably some of the worst enemies in that game.
I will say though,
What?
I was having a really bad time, and then I switched to Oblivion Keyblade, and then I had a pretty decent time.
That doesn't make any sense. I think
it's
that's
just because
cope.
longer reach and does harder criticals.
I'm hearing cope.
No, the Oblivion Keyblade does better criticals
The divine
than
divine rose.
Ruin.
The divine rose
But
is
Divine Ruin does criticals more often.
it's a better Keyblade.
Yeah, objectively, it's a better Keyblade.
Yeah, it's okay, Alex. If you need to cope with Oblivion, that's fine. But objectively, the divine rose is peak.
Objectively, it's a better balanced Keyblade.
Sure.
I mean, it's 13 in stats. Does not take away from your magic. That's pretty good.
And it strings criticals, which is the more important thing.
Yeah, you can string criticals, but I don't know if it gives you the same increase in critical strikes.
You keep saying that, but I don't think that's true for Oblivion. It literally doesn't say that on the description. It just says
You can look up the
Sound like cope to me.
Keyblade table.
the Keyblade.
It's not
table.
coping if there's statistical data
Mm.
released.
This guy over here.
Copium.
He's coping all day. Oh
This
man.
coming from the guy that doesn't read. Mm-hmm.
Okay, listen, I do read. I just choose not to a lot because it's boring. Let me
He
go.
also
in.
doesn't
I like
listen to music in game.
Oh, he had the music on
I
first.
like to go. I like to go in and break stuff fast. That's how I learn.
That's why you got your ass kicked on the fucking.
I beat the game
gargoyle
before
till
you.
This is true.
Play on a harder difficulty and say that again.
No.
I beat the game before. Technically, we were playing on the same difficulty because I
You
didn't know you could use AP and stuff to level up. Huh?
What?
The AP, like all the
You had
AP, the
all-
stuff.
You're crazy.
You had all that because you didn't look at what you had.
We might as well have been on the same difficulty.
No,
I wasn't
not.
doing no damn.
That
I
was
wasn't doing no damn.
self-imposed difficulty.
That's not. That is not the same thing. That's
You
not.
made it harder
No,
on
that's not.
yourself
That's not self.
accidentally.
That's not self-imposed. All right. Let's
Well,
not
okay,
say
mine was
it like you-
self-imposed. Yours was accidentally self-imposed.
Yeah.
Listen,
Accidental
as the only
critical
as
mode.
the only person who's a normal human being in this call, you're both foolish. One for
Mine
picking
was on
critical for
accident,
no
though.
reason, and for Fejan for just not looking through
Every
the menus.
Kingdom Hearts game I play now is going to be uncritical. aside
Why?
from Chain of Memories.
Oh.
What's the
So I've already
value?
played them before.
Yeah, okay.
So, for me,
Mm-hmm.
Hollow Bastion.
I already get beaten up by my girlfriend.
First
I
off-
beat by the game too.
First off,
Doesn't be like this. Go on.
first off, traversing the area, bullshit. Cause for one, when you're going through the whole area the first time and you're trying to set everything up and whatnot, there's a couple sections to where there's enemies that spawn, and when you start attacking things, it takes you to a chain, and sometimes if you go into that chain and you go over the ledge and you fall, guess
Oh.
where you're at? The
Oh,
bottom. So
yeah.
you got to run all the way back up. That's part one.
So
That's a bad. That.
time your hits.
No, that's not a timing thing. That's like. I do
There
think
should be a barrier there that
that's-
you should
it's
not be able
really
to fall off.
annoying enemy.
Knowing
placement.
that you can, yeah.
Like
Sec- go ahead.
it's not about like when the difficulty of the fight is because they don't want to come to you and you have to
Yeah, like, what
the
am I-
difficulty of a fight being waiting for the enemy so that you don't have to restart progress. That's not.
if I fall.
That's bad.
And
That's
they're
not
gonna
good.
spawn again.
They
They're
will
gonna spawn again,
they will
even if
spawn
I
again.
do fall.
Yep.
That's the first part. Second part, the whole Riku thing, yada yada, him transforming darkness, is pretty cool. His fights were kind of ass though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was expecting the fights from him to be harder than what they were. I cooked his ass. It wasn't even like, both times. Which second time wasn't even really him, but so you go up, you travel, do the thing, shebang bang, get a Maleficent. Great boss fight. She was beating my ass until I put on some fire negation armor or whatever the fuck you call it.
Yeah.
Made the fight a lot easier. Tinkerbell, my goat. You know, we love Tinkerbell around here. Round of applause for Tinkerbell, MVP of the season.
I was really surprised that you both were running the Tinkerbell stuff.
Why?
I use Tinkerbell more in boss fights.
I just forgot about summons a lot of the time. I hate going through
Well-
those menus.
Well, she just so you just pop her before the fight starts. Like,
I just didn't.
oh, that's fair.
Yeah, I just always forgot about it.
Well, I didn't start really using summons
Hmm.
until I got the Maleficent. Actually, she was the first time I used. Well, I did use Simba on in the Aladdin world because that little like scorpion boss, he was annoying the fuck out of me.
I
I just wanted to kill him.
I will say, for sure that I think as a general statement, we should have started with this. Hollow Bastion is a really weird difficulty spike for the
Oh, it
game.
goes up quick. It
Like
goes up quick.
Neverland isn't that bad. I don't know why Hollow
Neverland.
Bastion needed to be what it was.
I'm gonna say this: Neverland was a breeze until I got the anti sword. Granted, I
Yeah, I
didn't.
don't know why
Granted,
you
I
have so
wasn't
much issue
using
with
my.
Anti-Sora.
Granted, I wasn't using my level. Like I said, like the AP level ups and all that stuff.
Hmm.
So maybe I would have had an easier time.
Um,
But like he was beating my ass.
it's kind.
Like
So there are some AP moves that will help, but like you have the dodge roll by default,
well,
and
he was just
I don't know. Like I don't think AP is the issue a lot of the time because I don't think there's that many things. Like if there was an AP uh thing to that like that just raw increases strength or magic, then yeah, sure, maybe that would be part of it. But it really doesn't
he
affect
was
that much.
he was just beating my ass. Like
Yeah, that's
I
weird.
not even joke. He aside from Ansem,
Which
he
one?
was the only this one.
Oh, boat.
Well, Boat and the
Solo.
yeah, well you got to fight him solo.
Mm-hmm.
But I only really had a problem with him
Mm-hmm.
on the solo inside that little like room where he
Yeah,
boxed off Goofy and Donald
yeah.
because I wasn't really grasping the if you get grabbed by the
Ah, the submit move.
yeah, I wasn't really grasping how to
Deal with
like deal with it, and
it.
because my
Sad,
first problem
sad,
was go ahead.
sadly, the answer is not get hit, which is not great, but that's really the only
Yeah,
answer. Like, just
yeah,
don't get
that was
hit.
basically yeah. Like so, I mean, if you do get grabbed by him, which I was, which a couple of fights I were, I kind of like after like those couple fights, okay, I could freeze myself to stop him from like to stop it
Hmm.
the I was about to say hollow the heartless from attacking me, but I also got to make sure I'm when it does go to when the freeze pop does pop up, I'm far enough away from this maniac
So that he's not
that he doesn't.
aura farming into you.
Yeah, yeah. So it was a little trial and error there, but that wasn't really hard. It was just literally anti Sora and this. I don't know. Anti Sora was just beat my. I know for a fact. I'm not gonna say for a fact, but I know for sure at bare minimum, I died to him 10 to 15 times,
That's crazy.
and he was literally nobody else was a problem until I got to the end of the game with Anson.
Um,
I died the Maleficent my first, uh, because I wasn't expecting her to the whole dragon thing.
yeah, the
Like
dragon was pretty
it
rough.
kind of, yeah, it kind of caught me off guard. I'm pretty sure I used a good bit of stuff
Hmm.
before I got that. So
Yeah,
my inventory is pretty naked.
you had
Yeah,
negative items. I
yeah.
remember. Okay, we should say so because Alex was taking a little bit longer to get through the game because of critical mode being a pain in the ass. We were telling Fejan go to the Coliseum and see the side stuff. He then gets to the Coliseum, starts the Hades Cup, loses a couple times. Cerberus got him a little bit.
Oh, also Cerberus. My bad.
Cerberus was a problem for some reason.
Cerberus, Anti Sora,
Ansem.
and some are my
Wait, you
only.
had trouble with Cerberus?
Don't
Mind your business.
we there's not a whole lot to say there other than like
I don't know. I
he
don't
was trying to be a little too aggressive and was just getting hit by a lot of the
listen.
stuff.
Listen,
Xenobrain kicking in.
I'm yeah, you're right, but I'm gonna say this as like I've learned from any Souls like in this game that dog enemies, no matter how big or how small, are my kryptonite. I'm gonna lose every time, and I'd rather not fight
You
it.
know what,
Malekith
Faison?
from Malekith,
That
Malekith from Elden Ring,
it's a good lesson.
the hardest boss. I don't understand how people say Millennial or what the fuck was hard. Malekith is the hardest boss in that fucking game.
Mhm.
No one can tell me otherwise.
That's really
But
funny. I mean, you're not wrong that dog enemies are rough in just about every game, for sure.
but yeah. So, but yeah. So run through, fight her. I think I died. Like I said, I died the first time. Went back. And I started using the summons when I got her because I was like, man, this fire. The fire was kind of a problem because it's just so much.
It's a problem for sure.
So, I just threw on Tinkerbell to like help keep me alive. Beat her. Uh, what's the devil dude?
Sephiroth?
Trojan. No, He's standing in like the lava. Um,
What?
starts with a T.
Oh,
What?
Um,
he's talking about
Oh,
the Goliath
Chernobog.
guy. Chernobog,
yeah.
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 Yeah, are we counting like that whole end of the world thing part of Halabasha or no?
No. End of the world is the
Okay,
end of the
what?
world. Different
Okay,
place.
well, cut that. Before we get to that,
Hmm.
go back. You go back to Travis Shrine or whatever. Now, I just want to say this to the development team. Whoever thought that run back was okay, lost their goddamn mind. Okay? Whoever thought it was a good idea for you to have to start all the way from the bottom, run all the way back up,
Yeah.
do all that over again.
It didn't.
Remember the path you took to even get up there in the first place.
And the enemies are
The
harder.
part where you have to the part where you have to jump down off of the side and so on and so forth. And the enemies are harder. Y'all lost your mind. Y'all lost your mind.
I do agree that I don't think the run back through Hollow Bastion was terribly necessary when you were already there.
Yeah, why was there not a save? Like, I should have like. Why was there not a point in there where I could have just spawned in like a room or something? Like I've
I
been
don't
there.
know.
Drop me off on the roof. Let me slide down. Sora can literally fly.
Glide. He can glide. All right. It's not
That
flying.
is flying.
It's not
You don't
flying. You
gliding
can't
is when
ascend.
they're.
You can't
Mm-mm.
ascend. You cannot
Mm,
ascend. You can only
mm,
control your descent.
Yeah. Gliding is only able to control going down.
Yep.
Flying is able
mm,
to going up and down.
You do not have the power of flight. I know.
mm.
That's why it's called a
Fine.
glide.
Fine.
Gotta let it go.
Wait, he can control the speed though. I feel
So
like that's flying.
it's not.
You know, fine. But second run through, also ridiculous. I don't know who thought that was a
Oh
good
no!
idea.
Wait, Faison, I have an answer for you. The reason he's able to control the speed is because he takes a more aerodynamic form in Super Glide. You see, because in normal glide he's got his arms out and his legs spread, but in Super Glide he's tucked in and he's flying like a bullet.
What did you
Go-
just say he was doing? What
gliding,
was he flying?
gliding,
He was
gliding like a
no,
bullet.
no.
Listen, just because I misspoke doesn't mean I'm
uh,
not wrong. Doesn't mean I'm not right.
but no, I think that's it. Like the difficult, going back to what you said, that difficulty spike absolutely fucking ridiculous. I don't
It's a
know,
little crazy.
like why, and I do remember you saying you guys picking like the night, like depending on what you picked early on with the people at the ship. You were where you were gonna get your XP.
I don't think that.
Uh,
I think it's so slight that it doesn't
yeah,
actually
I
matter.
don't. For what it doesn't seem that it for me personally didn't seem like it mattered because like
Hmm.
I was still get granted I did have on the XP thing for a large majority of the game,
Right.
so I was like get XP up. Like I had a good bit of stuff. I was like I was getting XP. I was doing my thing, but it didn't seem like I was gonna get that much more from the guys that were just beat mad. Because like it wasn't even that they were like I would say necessarily like more because a lot of times what I see with games like the difficulty
Hmm.
scaling is that they're either one have more health or two the like NPC programming for this enemy type is better like they'll dodge and all this other shit and shit like that, right?
Hmm. Yeah, I think
And this they just hit way harder,
they'd have more health.
like and have more health,
Yeah,
but
they
a
get
lot.
both.
Yeah, they get both, but like they just hit so much harder. Like and like
Oh, I want to interrupt real fast.
normal enemy.
There,
Okay.
Why is the face on the battleship so well animated? I don't understand.
It looks so good.
Like, why does it look so good? Like, who put that
It
much
looks like
effort into it? Like, it looks better than
you know
some of the faces of like the Disney characters.
you know how a chopper sits and it has like that little hump where the gas goes into,
What?
like a Harley Davidson, like the motorcycle. You ever
What?
seen how a Harley Davidson? You know
You
how a
call it
Harley
a fuel
Davidson
tank?
motorcycle look? No, no, no. You know how a Harley Davidson look, right?
Yeah.
The motorcycle. You know how it goes. You know it goes up and has that little hump over, and it has the light in the front and the handlebars. Yada yada. This would be a good design to have sitting right there.
Oh, you. Oh.
Yeah,
Shut up.
yeah.
Gosh, shut up.
It just fits so well.
This is my Kingdom Hearts Harley Davidson. I'm totally cool.
Hey, they should listen.
Rather have
They
a
should
Tron
hire me.
motorcycle than this as a motorcycle.
But
Tron motorcycles are.
A light bike? Come on, it'd be so sick.
Eh.
I like. But yeah. What? To continue on, what more are you curious about?
God. Well, Alex, how was your run through Critical for the final stretch? And then
Yeah, I was doing well enough up until Hollow Bastion, and goddamn, everything sucks. Because I found out like I was relying on gravity for a lot of like the big guys, like the tankier guys, and that helped me like clear a lot actually. But what I later found out was once you do the Hollow Bastion stuff, um, everyone gets a flat damage reduction from gravity, as well as their defenses go up naturally.
yeah,
But,
gravity was never. I think I used it once and I was like, I mean it's good, but that's two bars
it would
that I
take
could
60%.
spend.
Yeah, but it would take 60% of the enemy's health away, and if they're tanky, that's
Man,
pretty big.
this sounds like a
Here's how I
critical
feel
problem
about
because I
gravity.
just beat their ass.
Here's how I
Yeah,
feel
it's
about gravity. I did use it. I did try it a couple times on bosses. Here's why I feel like it's useful, but I
if you
didn't really
use it on a
care for it.
boss, it's not going to work the same.
I know, but here's why I feel like it's useful. For example, in the Coliseum, when they spawn all those fuckers right near each other, just pick whoever's the fuck in the middle and drop that shit. It's gonna hit more than it's gonna hit majority of the group and take 60% of the health.
I just use Blizzard. I just short hop
I
Blizzard.
think it's really, I think it's really good for like groups if like, especially if you can just like if you just drop it on a group, you want to get a lot of like area damage off. It's really good. Outside of that, it's like, why am I using this?
I just think
Over.
I just think it costs too much, and arrow is too valuable. It's just too. It's
I
just so
also,
good.
I also wish that because the only way this is the only way this is how I ended up beating Anti-Sora. But I wish Stop was more like used for outside of just like normal ish enemies.
What do you mean?
If that makes sense. Like
You can
it like
use it
it's
on
real.
most bosses.
Can you?
Yeah, it doesn't last long, but you could use it on bosses.
Well,
Use what?
it was so many stop. It was so many situations where I tried to use it where they just like it was just like an instant like
Well,
yeah stop it
well,
or like you full
you
like
okay?
Ansem for example. Ansem was like stop that shit. Like
Well,
it was not working on him.
it does not
For example.
last long, but it does work. So the main thing is like a lot of the time you need to like sneak in 2 hits and then recast it if you want them stopped for a significant period of time.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean,
I would
stop
I wish it
is
was a way to
really
scale it.
situational, and it really depends on what enemy you're hitting. But I mean, the only
I just
reason
wish it was more used.
listen,
Like
the
I just
only
wish it.
reason stop is there is so that when you do the Phantom Clock Tower fight, you have to use it on the clock tower to stop the timer.
I only wish it was like more valuable. Like I wish there was like a bare like 3 seconds on an enemy,
I think it'd be too good
no matter
otherwise.
what.
I think that's too
Because I would
much.
really.
3 seconds on anything, yeah, I think that's too
Or
good.
I would like this something like get enough time to pop a heal or something.
Just run away.
That doesn't work well with these lasers, Connor. You know this.
Yeah.
Like, just let me stop him for 2 seconds, please. But
Oh, is that me? Oh, there he goes. All right. Well, Alex, continue with your side. How did you feel? Kingdom Hearts?
It definitely spiked, but I mean, I feel like at the end it was kind of like, okay, I had to go grind. I had to go do. I need to actually invest some actual time into developing Sora's level and skills, and going from that, from like playing the game as a child and just playing normal and just beating the fuck out of everything, maybe like develop a deeper appreciation of it, but also fuck this game at the same time. It was
A
so
deeper
hard.
appreciation.
It really did, because it made me actually like use other spells. Like I never used arrow in my life playing this game until like this playthrough. Never. And that's because in like the other game modes, yeah, you can, or Kingdom Hearts 1 2, like non-critical, you can get away with that. But like you actually have to like leverage everything you have. I had to leverage stop a couple times. I had to leverage gravity. I had to leverage fire. Like I had, like, you have to kind of think about what you're using a little bit so often. Like I would get my ass kicked. Connor?
What?
Oh, someone leave?
Feijon's been gone. What do you mean?
Oh, I didn't realize. I just heard him DC now. But yeah, no. It's definitely just. I had to actually learn the mechanics. Like, so it definitely wasn't a game like, oh, I could keep like pushing off and like not doing all that well, you know.
I like that you say that, and then come Sunday, it's like I got this. 2 hours, no problem. 5 hours later, I'm close to the end, guys. That was my favorite part for sure. Yeah, I remember. And then you were screen sharing, and I went, "You think you got this in 2 hours? You're crazy. You're absolutely nuts. There's no way."
Yeah,
We
it was
also
it was a bit brutal.
we also didn't do like any of the Coliseum stuff.
No, I'm doing it now, but it's like, oh, Coliseum.
I think the biggest issue with the Coliseum is that it just crashes for everybody, even on emulator. It was crashing for me a bunch, so I just kind of stopped doing it.
Well, I just fixed it
Mm-hmm.
by doing what I told Feijan to do, and I've been doing the Coliseum just fine.
But
Okay,
it still
I think
it still doesn't work though. Is a little bit of the problem.
good thing we don't do this live.
Wow, you just rejoin live.
So,
True.
I did that. I'm running fresh as fuck. I'm now on, like, I'm rerunning the other tournaments solo and haven't had any issue. So I think I'm good. But looking at like what people explain how the game engine works, I'm like, yeah, it makes sense why you have to run it this way.
I don't want to agree because I don't want to give any. I don't like. It should. It
What,
should
wait,
just
what
work.
are we talking about? The crashes?
Yeah.
Feijan,
Yeah.
so
So my whole
He's back.
experience, I was gonna fight every boss, at least in the main areas that I
I
knew
hear
of.
Feijan twice.
Oh, you
Feijan,
I
turn
can
off your
this
mic
screen.
in Video Ninja.
I was gonna actually like run through all the worlds and actually fight every like main boss. I get the Ursula first
Do it.
time.
You,
Oh.
you
Oh
didn't
no,
finish
no,
first.
I'm not gonna
What
fight.
are you talking about?
Well, yeah, because
I would
that's
have.
why.
That's it because this is
would've,
what
he
I'm
said.
discussing. So the first time I beat her, I got her to like half health, and I was like, not even half. It was like the bar that like tan bar before, and you start seeing it before you start seeing green, right? That's where I had her at the first time, and I was like, okay, fine. It was like 12 or some shit. I don't know whatever time it was, right? I don't remember what time it was, but
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
that's around 12.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so that probably was like 11:30.
Yeah.
Like
I remember
11:40.
you messaging me
The
very
first time I
late
grabbed.
about it, so yeah.
Yeah, so the second time I ran through, and the boss fight wasn't hard. I did see people like after like doing like just doing some looking. I did see people say they had problems with it because of like the underwater movement and so on and so forth.
I think
I don't get it. I don't get the whole like the whole it being hard because like the movement and all the other shit. I don't understand it. The boss fight itself is easy, at least to me. It was just the fact that the second time you see this you see, you see this the edge of my glasses here. Like literally, this how big her health bar was before it crashed the second time.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
well, get a cap on it.
that's a quit for sure.
And I got off. I asked Car and I told Connor. I don't remember what I said, but long story short, Connor ended up telling me that I didn't technically have to beat her, and that's all I needed to hear. But like that still left enough of a bad taste in my mouth that I didn't touch the game for like 4 days. I had planned to beat Kingdom Hearts that day. Not even joking. I'm like so serious. I planned to beat it or be close to beating it that day. Now, I didn't know what ensued in Hollow Bastion after, so I wouldn't have beaten it that day because I was like, man,
Alright.
this is a lot.
I have the exact wording. Game crash during Ursula fight. I'm spelled with a lowercase I and two M's with no apostrophe. AKMS. And then I said, at first I was like, I don't know what that means, but I'll just tell him he doesn't need to do the fight. And that was pretty much.
Oh, I was saying I'm gonna take myself out.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I think this is something that can be said for a lot of the boss fights in Kingdom Hearts 1. A lot of them do not need this tracking, constantly active lightning bolt to hit to be something to deal with.
What do you mean?
Well, like Ursula, like as you're fighting her, that the bolt of lightning that will constantly just track where
Oh,
you
you
are.
mean like you mean like that something in the background that's like gonna or like on top of the boss. It's kind of
Yeah.
like an ad.
Yeah,
Essentially.
yeah, you just can't deal with it.
That's the best way I
Other,
could.
other than like,
It's not like something
it's
you can fight.
it's just it's such an
It's just there trying to
unnecessary
hit you.
difficulty factor that doesn't make the fight more interesting or enjoyable. It's purely there to just make something that was probably too easy like a little bit
A
harder.
little bit harder.
And like
Yeah,
I
that's
just see stuff like that as so unnecessary. Like Ansem with the lasers.
lasers.
Like
Like what? He will Ansem is already hard enough.
like
Why did he need the lasers?
the lasers don't add anything to that fight other than a way to break up your damage and then make the fight last longer. Like it doesn't add anything of actual value to the encounter in any meaningful way.
I'm also
I think
speaking of boss
some
fights,
bosses have it like phase 1 Ansem with just the Come Guardian and then
Guardian.
yeah, Come Guardian before the battleship. I think that's a good fight because there's no real gimmick there that you have to just deal with other than in case he does his desperation move multiple times. Which is the part where he's invincible and you can't actually hurt him. Kind of like with Riku. Other than that, which is hardly even a gimmick because it's so easy to dodge. Like those are just decent fights to have.
Yeah. Speaking of,
You like the money shot of Mickey?
it's so good. What do you guys think is the best and or most creative boss fight in the game? For me,
Best?
it will be Oogie Boogie.
You're absolutely crazy.
Most creative on the most creative end.
It's creative in the worst way because it's
I,
like, Bejan, I'm gonna reach through this camera. I swear to God.
what is? I think it's a creative in like the concept of the fight. He throwing dice. You gotta roll. You gotta like step on it. I thought it was good. He a gambler. He's a gambler. You know, I thought it was good.
It's thematically appropriate, but it's not a fun fight.
I'm not. Are any good boss fights fun?
Yes.
Was getting your ass beat Robert Don both times in Elden Ring fun?
No. That is the worst example because that's an example of a fight that is difficult, but not like fun or engaging. That's just like you have to sit in, really lean forward and just do it. Like a fun fight is like hardly any of the DLC.
Give me one from
fights.
this game. From this game.
From this
literally
game?
from this game. Give me your favorite fight. Your favorite, and what do you think is the best fight?
I think Solo Ansem is probably my favorite. I think that's a fun fight because it's just like figuring out how to deal with his things. There's no Donald or Goofy there. You just got to figure it out, and it's not that bad. Like it's pretty balanced for the 1v1, especially with the rushes, and you just block, and then you dodge. If you get behind him, if the Guardian comes out in front, and you get behind him, and the Guardian realizes you're behind him, he does a big wind up and will swing low on the backside. Like there's stuff in that fight that's like actually interesting and kind of makes you engage in a way, but the battleship, I would not call the battleship very engaging because it's you going into a bunch of ad fights to get your companions and then flying forward and then flying back and then flying forward and then flying back.
And the dodging layers.
It's just like that's not very fun to me.
How do you what about you, Alex? What about you?
My favorite fight.
Mm-hmm. Oh god.
I don't know, because Kingdom Hearts, like, they have good fights, but I've never had a favorite.
Nothing.
I just don't know.
He's an Ursula fan and doesn't want to admit it.
Fuck no. Fuck.
I love
shit out of here.
I love fighting that big calamari.
I'll cut up those tentacles and eat them.
All right.
I think honestly I will say my biggest thing with Oogie Boogie is that neither part of his fight is like very interesting.
Whoa, hold on, yeah.
Because
I'm only talking about the board. That shit where you gotta go break the bubbles on the tree, absolute ass.
Okay. As long as we're on the page about that, that's fine. Like I
that
think
shit is ass.
I don't like the roulette wheel only because I feel like I'm not actually engaging with Oogie Boogie so much as I am engaging with like the board and just stepping on a thing, rising up through the panel, and then just beating him. Like I don't like phased fights like that where I'm forced to go through every phase of the fight because he'll just hit you off and you can't get back up. I don't like stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just
That's fair. I mean, I thought it was just fair.
It's different. It's different.
Where you come from.
Yeah, I don't think it's not necessarily bad. It's just that's not really how I like to look or how I like to do boss fights.
All right. My next question is, and this is kind of all that's it for me for like how I feel about the game on the podcast.
All right, hold on a second. I'm fixing my camera.
Story? Oh, you good? A story? For me,
Story's ass.
I don't like.
You just say it.
What say?
Story's ass. You can just say it.
What? I will say
Not
80% of the story, maybe 90, kind of ass. Like I don't.
pretty ass.
It takes them too long to set everything about Kyrie being a princess and
Her
so
being
on and
inside
so
your
forth.
heart.
Her being in sword, yeah, the whole time, and you can kind of see like what it goes to ties back to, because like when she flies through your like body
Sora.
or the, I can yeah,
Oh.
I mean I can kind of yeah, I mean okay, I got kind of see it or whatever, but it's like it took them way too long to like to set it up. And Ansem just comes out of.
Dude,
He doesn't come out of nowhere.
Yes, he does.
But
you do not have to.
he comes out of nowhere.
He absolutely comes out of nowhere.
Wasn't he that cloak dude? He was a cloak potato bag dude the whole time.
Yeah,
right?
What an introduction to a character. You understand nothing. Wow, what an intro.
But like he just
yeah.
I'm gonna say he comes out of nowhere. It's not like we had like this. I thought Maleficent, for example, was gonna be like the big bad villain of this, right? and
Yeah.
she was like, and the and her manipulation of Riku was like turning his heart into darkness, which is why we saw him
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, and him and Riku and Maleficent were kind of like the antagonists, and
Yep.
something was going to end up happening on
So
some like
I
Naruto
will say,
shit, where we shake hands
I
with
think,
Sasuke and be like, let's squash it, bro.
okay. So I will say, and I think this is an important thing about uh more what I'll call classic Square Enix games. Square Enix loves to use what Kingdom Hearts does with its plot. I wasn't actually the villain. I was just actually being manipulated and didn't know by the real villain who shows up in the third act.
I will say,
Square
go ahead.
Enix loves that shit. So many
I'm
of
gonna
the
also
Final
say
Fantasies
this.
do that.
I'm gonna also say this. That is exactly what happens in Naruto, because you like
Yeah.
Madara was this big bad guy. Nah, White Zetsu was
Okay.
just
All right.
manipulating
All right.
all you
To
fucks for
to be fair,
And
that
I hated that shit. It was ass. She came out of nowhere.
that
Ansem coming out of nowhere, kind of
so
ass.
I think I agree that they're both bad, but the Naruto comparison is different purely because because of that, there's no more Kingdom Hearts footage. Just gonna go through a bunch of stuff because I didn't realize I was still recording. So here's Final Fantasy
Okay.
X. So the trailer for it. So um, the difference between Naruto and Kingdom Hearts is that the final real villain of Naruto had to be made because nobody could beat the final villain, and because it was like there was like who was gonna
Oh
beat that?
yeah,
Who was gonna beat that
who
guy?
was gonna beat Madara?
Yeah.
Who was gonna beat
So we need
Madara?
to make someone up. Ansem was absolutely planned to be there, and it's just the story is just told not in a way that makes him a very good villain slash
Yeah,
manipulator.
like you. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. You see none of his motivation. Like if they could have like tad bits of this, if like at least him in his cloak, like tad bits of him like walking around saying stuff, doing thing or whatever, right? They could have done that. They could have fucking like
I think this is you.
you know nothing. Might be.
I think it is
Oh
because
yeah,
you're an oath keeper.
yeah, yeah. We know nothing about his character until literally the end where
Yeah.
he's like, I'm pursuing
Okay.
darkness.
Now,
Why? What made you do this?
okay.
Who
So
who how did you get here?
Aphasia. Okay. See, this is where we start having to talk about Kingdom Hearts as a plot and not just a video game. And when we start to get into like, did you ever notice how they didn't say the words Kingdom Hearts until the end of the game, and it's only really brought up once in a message that you can blitz through and not
Miss?
actually read, and a
Yeah.
character saying it once. Now, the funny thing about that is when you realize that and kind of like look at the game and you go in the final thing of final line from Sora being, I know deep down that Kingdom Hearts is light. It's like, Sora, you don't know what Kingdom Hearts is.
Hard to see.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then
It's like
and then it's the funniest shit in the world because it's like they keep saying Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom Hearts, and then they keep talking about the door to darkness.
yeah.
Like the door to darkness is a different thing. The door to darkness is not Kingdom Hearts.
That door in that white door in the room.
That was just a door that leads to the realm of darkness. It is not Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is a different thing that you have to get to in a different way.
In a different game, I'm assuming.
Okay, so in two,
Or has not even, or even has it not even happened?
3 is where it starts to actually happen.
Okay.
In 2, they say we figured out how to get to Kingdom Hearts, but they're also wrong. But don't worry about that. And then,
Oh my god, I gotta play this.
yes,
I gotta
and then
keep
in Dream Drop Distance is when I think Dream Drop Distance is when they start to find out how to actually get to Kingdom Hearts or the things necessary to create the item that will unlock the door to Kingdom Hearts. It is a very different thing, and the name of the game in the first game is not the thing you deal with in the first game.
Yeah,
It's
I think
pretty rough.
yeah, yeah, it was just answer kind of just. I honestly would have so much. I would have enjoyed it so much more, like at least story wise, if like it was again like that whole situation where some Naruto and Sasuke shake hands and be like that squash it, bro,
Yeah.
type of thing, and like Riku
Kind
and
of happens. Kind of happens in a way, but
yeah, kind of. But I would have much rather the game ended with like Riku and Sora fighting Maleficent,
mm,
and, and
I can
like
respect that.
put them. I would have. I feel, and then like that's and then and since he was nowhere to be found, have Ansem like come up and be like, they still know nothing. And like he takes a cloak off, and we see him in 2, and then he gets his shine in 2.
Oh,
Or some
Fajon,
shit.
that's an interesting statement. You think you're not going to see him in 2?
I've seen him in 2 like multiple times, but I'm just saying like
Correct.
that would have been they should have let me wrote the story because that would have been so much of a
Okay.
better bridge.
All right, hold on. No,
I
no.
think you're getting a little too far ahead of
Okay,
yourself.
I will say the statement you just made is another pet peeve I have of I really don't
People like
no
after the fact.
no, I don't like it when people go, "Man, I would have written that better." And it's like, "Yeah, because you've had years to think about it. What
Think
are you
about it.
talking about? Of course you would have written it better. You've heard all criticisms and know everything that could have been
Oversight
well
and never
well
will
done
be
about
done.
it." Like, I don't know. I think I
I
don't
know.
really
I was kind of just joking.
I know.
But
I
I
it's
think it
just
would have been
you
better.
you really hit the nail on the head for me on that.
But nah, other than that, that's pretty much all I have for the game.
I mean, you're playing you're playing 2.
Aside from that, yeah.
So I would say
I will say I like 2. I like 2
how do you
way
like,
better.
how do you
than
like
1
Axel?
so far? Fuck Axel.
only
Axel okay to my bones decay.
only because you beat your ass.
No,
Wait, Axel in the beginning
he
area?
beat my ass with fire.
In the
Fuck
beginning?
Axel.
In the struggle fight.
Listen,
What?
so that.
You
Well,
lost
okay,
that?
I'm gonna put.
He
No.
lost
I'm gonna say this
like 3
So,
times.
I lost
That's on you, bro.
because
That's all you, boy.
I
Mm-hmm.
kept forgetting to the first time I lost to him, I didn't have block equipped, so I was like, how the fuck was I supposed to stop that? Right? I went and I equipped block, and I was learning how to do the block, so and like timing or whatever. So it was a learning curve there. So I lost the second time. Third time, I forgot to put block back on because I didn't save. So I forgot to put it back on. He beat my ass, and I got it a fourth time because I saved it and I had it on and I went in and I understood it.
Yeah.
I'm hearing some personal issues.
Well, so aside from that,
That was 100% my fault.
how
For not
do
having block
how do you
on.
feel about Kingdom Hearts 2 so far, considering it is a completely different style of game? Like it is not Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, it's a better game. I don't know how else to put it. I just like it better already.
It's fair.
It just
I said-
feels.
I told Connor it's like an evolution.
I think
It's not an evolution. Like an evolution would be like improving upon what's already there. This is like
Mm.
they went from. This is like going from the original, like the early God of Wars to like God of War Ragnarok.
So an evolution of the game.
well,
No,
I
God
would
of
not
War-
call God of War
Actually, I'm
1
trying to think.
an evolution to the more recent God of Wars because the old ones were like a hack
Yeah.
and slash. They were a completely different
Yeah, those are
genre.
hackers. That's a complete. These new ones are action games.
They're Souls likes. Like they literally have the same
Yeah.
button layouts, the parry,
You just call this Souls-like.
because it is.
I mean,
The buttons are in the
it's
same
Souls-like action
places.
game.
The dodge is in the same place. Parry,
It's
guarding, and
Souls-like action.
blocking. Like
But it's just this is
the
it's
camera
just a
perspective. The
really-
camera perspective is the biggest one.
Yeah, it's just a better, like it's just a. It's like they realized everything that was wrong. Camera, for example, and
The camera being pulled back more
fits-
is a
and, like,
huge benefit.
fixed everything. Added new mechanics like. The combat 100% way better. I don't know if because I've
Yeah.
tried 3's combat before I stopped playing it. I don't know yet if 2's combat is as good as 3's for me.
Well,
Cause that combat in 3 it's just so
okay,
smooth and
okay.
fluid. But
Here's the thing about that. 3 gives you almost all the tools immediately. 2 makes you build up to the tools and actually
yeah, so
shape it.
that's the thing. That was say I could be wrong, but I will say that it might because of that because that second fight with Axel in the laboratory and they give you both those. I was like, that was some smooth gas combat.
When you're
That
Roxas
was
with the two
smooth. That felt,
keyblades.
yeah, that felt more like 3. So maybe it's because like
It'll get
3
there.
just gives you everything. It's like here.
Well, wait till you start getting into the forms, and then like really.
Oh no,
start...
Valor feels pretty
Valor.
good.
Who's talking about Valor? I'm talking about the other forms you get.
Oh,
Give it a bit, Fajon. You will start to see what
You
that
just-
game is cooking.
You just found the teat. Now you must suckle on it.
Oh, I don't like
What?
I don't like that analogy. Oh, I will say, Fajon, in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, there's a form called Limit Form that is not in the base game of Kingdom Hearts 2. Limit Form is ridiculous. You should level up that alongside all your other forms.
ridiculous like the snacks I just pulled out of my mini fridge. What?
You're not
I
beating
need
the
button
big
moss.
expectations.
Don't. Why are you giving brand awareness like that?
Sorry, are they paying us?
They should.
I don't think so.
We're so popular.
I can ask.
Monster,
I can
please.
ask. I don't know if I can get it for the whole podcast.
Well, then what's the
I
point?
I could be like, okay, I'm gonna be on here, sponsor it. They're gonna be like,
We're
"Shut the
we're
fuck
all
up."
we're all gonna get competing energy drink brands to sponsor a different person.
Look,
And
look,
we're gonna be
G
in,
Fuel Gamer
what's that one you said?
No,
That
not
one you
Gamer
said.
Subs.
Matter
The
of
other one.
fact, because I still have advanced GGs, I'm gonna just freaking slap. We're gonna come here. I'm gonna slap it on my corner. It comes gonna be like, "What I have?
Oh,
4X."
yeah, I'm gonna have
We're
4XP. You're
Yeah.
gonna have advanced, and Alex can pick whichever of the remaining brands.
But I'm like, why did you sponsor by so many brands? Because you vote every week to say who's your favorite podcaster, and that's who money you spend that you spend your money on their drink.
That'd be
That's
real-
what we're doing.
That would
here.
be a really funny dynamic that would never work out because I don't think any company would be willing to do that.
Now, what we need
No.
to do is get sponsored by an energy drink company.
Right?
Are you showing Dark Tide footage?
Yes.
He said.
I explained this. I explained
I know.
this.
Say your-
I,
say your
just, I just now
sentence.
realized it.
Yes.
Say your
So
sentence.
it's not.
Finish your thought. We're gonna get sponsored by an energy drink company.
And then they'll be like, all right, let's see which one of y'all can become the Jack the fastest.
Oh,
What?
we're not in like supplements. Also, kind of what he's saying. Like people
want
use like
Rise.
Bang for a pro. People use like Bang for a pre-workout, for example. 'Cause
Oh,
that's creatine.
oh,
or whatever,
that.
for
Oh,
example.
okay.
Yeah, let's
Oh.
do get
Yeah, but
like,
Bang's
get
not like a
these.
fitness
Oh,
company.
I'm not thinking of like those types of energy drinks. I'm thinking like, yeah, G Fuel or Advanced GG, 4XP, the stuff you had to water, not like
Yeah.
the crazy ones.
Crazy.
Yeah, I
Have
only
you ever seen
I
the
only
Bang
drink those.
CEO?
No, I don't want to.
He looks
I'm good.
like he matches. Look, he on brand.
That's not what I want to hear, honestly.
Okay, I
Don't.
know. I put it in general.
Okay.
Or memes.
All right. Hold on. We'll do this in the post show a little bit, but is there any kind of like closing thoughts anybody want to get through a little bit on Kingdom
I
Hearts?
just want to play Kingdom Hearts 2.
I mean, you can. You
That's
own
all,
the
that's
Release
all
collection.
that
4.
Kingdom Hearts 1 makes me want to do is go play Kingdom Hearts 2. Because even though Kingdom
Re-
Hearts 1 was so good, Kingdom Hearts 2 is vastly better.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's such a different game.
It's better than 3.
Connor, look at memes and show the audience what the Bang CEO looks
I
like.
really
show you
don't
friends.
want.
I
I'm not gonna
enjoyed
pull that up.
2 more than 3.
It's not bad. I swear it's not bad.
I just don't want to pull up my Discord.
Oh,
What? People can look it up. I'm not gonna. I'm not doing that. People can look it up. If they care, they'll look it up. If they don't care, then not my problem.
But other than that, I mean, my only other thing is drop 4 and have it, and it better have a good story.
You're crazy. I mean, to be fair, all the Ansem stuff are the so Nomura called it the Seeker of Darkness saga, and that's over now because that's what 3 concluded. So
Oh.
it's gonna be a new quote
Wait,
unquote
so
new
Ants-
storyline.
Master-
So
Masters
basically,
right now?
1,
I
2,
have no idea.
not even 1, 2, and 3. 1 chain of memory, yada yada, all that bullshit is just like
Part of-
Ansem's
Part of the same saga,
like.
yeah.
Listen, we're gonna get
Saga.
Kingdom Hearts 6 when I have fucking grandkids.
No, you're not. You're gonna get Kingdom Hearts like 5.
Shit.
Because
Right.
because think about it, you're gonna have 4, and then you're gonna have the DS game that follows up 4, and then you're gonna
gonna get
have
six
the
when
Vita
I
We're gonna
game.
get the Meta Quest VR game
Yeah,
that
you're gonna
comes
get
with
it.
it.
we're gonna get 6 when I have grandkids. Okay, you are going. I'm gonna be at the retirement home with you.
We're not that much older, Fish on. Chill out.
Ah,
Fisher, how old are you?
I just turned 26 this month.
You're 2 years
Fucking
younger than me.
baby.
Like, chill out.
2?
Yes, I'm 28.
I'm
You're not
29.
28.
Yeah, see?
I thought you were 29 like Alice.
I'm an old man at
No, I
heart,
don't know
but
why.
yeah, I'm 28.
Connor's always been 1 year younger than me.
Connor's very mature for his age. God, look
Yo,
up the Connor.
wait, don't groom him like that.
What? He's older than me. I look up the Connor. He's a
You
good
look,
role
don't look up to me. I'm a bad role model.
model. What?
Fish on, I'm broke, remember? Don't look up to broke people.
But not for your own, because of your own doing.
Fair, but at the same time, you know, wait till I'm somebody again, then you can look up to me.
Somebody again is insane.
Mm.
You're somebody.
Wait till-
You're not a
Wait till
nobody.
he
You're
gets
not
his heart
a
back. and he's
Kingdom
not
Hearts
nobody.
too. Yeah.
Sora,
I love that we went the same. I love that we went the same direction with that show.
Sora, please shoot me through the heart with the Keyblade. Free me.
All right, everybody. I
think-
think that concludes this episode.
How do we? Okay. Well,
Everybody give their
scores?
rankings. I'm gonna give it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my score as a game, I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay. As a game.
As a story, 2.5.
Oh, we should say you should absolutely go and try
Hey,
this.
no halves.
It's true, no halves. So remember, and also you should try and do some of the secret boss fights in that game just to see them. Because you saw
Oh yeah, I
you
am.
saw Sephiroth, but you did not see Kurtzia or the Phantom Clock Tower.
I beat
Okay.
the Phantom. He's a bitch.
That fight sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, as a game,
Try
I'll give it a
Phantom,
7.
7.
Oh wait, actually,
Oh.
depending on what version you get, actually, if you're getting, I'm gonna say this: if you're getting it through like Steam or something and it actually fixes the camera, 8. If you're getting the version of where the camera isn't fixed, you have to use the bumpers, 6.
Hey,
Because
But-
that made the game so much harder to me.
but Feijan, I had save states.
You didn't
You
have
were-
save
you
states
were
on the special
turning-
states too.
You were turning your camera like this.
So, but think about
That was so bad.
Yeah, but I could save my game anywhere and restart at any point. You know, I didn't have to do that trial room
I don't
after
think that
after
improves the
every
game.
after every wave. I
yeah.
saved.
Really.
Yeah, so I didn't
That's
have
how
to.
you
I
got
didn't have to
going on.
restart the
That's
whole
how
thing.
you got through it. I was getting my ass beat and
I would have been there longer for sure, but I decided to play the
You
intelligent
like,
way.
you know what? You were like, you know what? Morals out the window.
It's not, well, I'm using the
Not
system as it was
moral.
intended. Yeah, it's not immoral.
But yeah, Alex score.
Score.
I give it an 8.
Okay.
It's a game that
To
people
8?
should play. An 8. It's definitely a game that I would say people should
Story.
play.
Give me
Story, I mean, it leads to so much more. I'm gonna give it to a 7, just because
It
it's
leads
very
to-
What?
surface
It
level.
leads to so much more. my
It
ass.
leads to.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it,
it
it
leads-
sets up the story
Mhm.
of the other games,
Yeah.
but there's so little that goes on. This game almost feels a little too self-contained.
Then give it a proper score. We're individual.
It's
We're not
still a
talking about
good
what it said.
story.
It's not. It's not.
I
Good.
To
can't
me, it's
do-
still an enjoyable story. There we go. Let's put it that way.
Sure. It's just like
I get. You know what? Fair. Connor.
Um, game for me. I want to do. Man, I'm gonna do an 8. I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm gonna
That's
go.
3 8s.
Yeah, because I think the shortcomings of the boss fights being, because I think for me personally, a world is a build up to a boss fight, and I think a lot of the boss fights are kind of disappointing. Like they're just not like very interesting. But like going through everything isn't that bad. So overall 8. And then plot wise, see, here's the issue with the plot. I'm too jaded because I know where things
Because
go.
the end gets really good for me. It gets good enough. It gets good, but like that, like the whole, it took too long for them to set it up for me.
I
That was my only problem with it. And
well, you know
Ansem
what?
just popping up out of nowhere.
The
I've never liked the villain, like the true villain being revealed as a manipulator. I've never liked. I hated Naruto.
you know
I hated in.
plot
I
plot
hated in Blue Exorcist. I don't like it.
plot for me is
You said Blue Exorcist?
I'm gonna put it at a 5.
Yeah.
How do you hate Blue Exorcist?
No, I say I hate how at the end is like how like that whole, even in Bleach I hate it. I hate Aizen. He's cool. Bleach only gets a pass sometimes because they make up for it with how cool Aizen is.
Yeah, but like the best part about Aizen, hey Fejan, what was his motivation to be evil?
He just wanted to see. He just wanted somebody to
He
be
wanted to,
stronger. He just wanted to lose. He just wanted to lose.
he wanted to be evil. It was great. It was so good.
Well, no, I gotta. What? No, I. This is weird. I'm gonna sound like a fucking weeb, but I kind of done like a character analysis on Aizen.
Oh.
But like my whole analysis on Aizen wasn't. It was kind of like, it wasn't necessarily he wanted to be evil, but it was more so he like, you kind of like look into him as a character.
Sometimes you just want to
like,
hate people.
somebody to be stronger. He just wanted to like. He was good at everything. He just wanted like like a challenge for once in his life, essentially. Right?
All right.
It's kind of how it comes off.
All right. Okay. Well, we're not gonna go too much farther.
No, not trying to gas up Aizen, but yeah, I hated it. Then he just gets a pass because he cool. I hated the Blue Exorcist Naruto. I hate it here. I would never like the being revealed as the manipulator type of thing.
Yeah.
I've never. It always leaves a sour taste in my mouth, especially when the villain that had so much motivation and was so cool and like they added so much to the story gets
could have been
killed off
something
and
and then just gets replaced. Yeah.
Even I even left this for another example. Even left a sour taste in my mouth, kinda, with how they brush Orochimaru to the side, for example, in Naruto. Like he goes from being one, yeah, he
biggest
like,
hand wave you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, like I would never like somebody being manipulated coming in, and even in Madara's case a little bit I didn't like it, but like it made sense story wise thematically, so I would never like it. That's just
okay. To where I was.
Go ahead.
Story is a 5 for me because I like how involved the Disney worlds are, and then
Cool.
turns out none of it actually mattered.
Nope.
And I don't like that. Yep. That's more or less how I feel
Mattering
about
in
the
what
plot.
sense? Because
That
what do you mean by
the princesses were a like core thing of like their hearts being of pure light and like being the thing that unlocked the final goal, and then that not being so it's, again, because I'm a little jaded on everything and just know where things go, knowing that the 7 hearts of light did not activate the thing that they were trying to get to.
I don't even remember what activated it. What activated it? Was it Kyrie?
No. So again,
to get Kingdom Hearts.
To get to Kingdom Hearts. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
Yeah.
They're
Okay,
like,
ahead,
we need
bad.
the 7 princesses of heart, who are these Disney princesses. So of course we go to these Disney worlds to get them. Turns out that it didn't really matter all that much, and we got there with 6 out of the 7 because Kyrie never actually shot the beam to unlock the keyhole. If you remember in the cutscene.
Yeah. What does where did that even go? Like, what would like if she would have done that? What would
Faison,
have even happened? Do
don't
we
worry
know?
about it. Does it? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows what would have happened if she
I'm,
actually
I'm
like.
sure somebody knows, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think it just would have been a more of a straight line to the door to darkness
Oh,
or
okay.
something.
More than like
I don't know. They change the
maybe.
rules all the time. Let's not worry too much. Yeah, like the Disney princesses being like core
Otter,
plot devices. Like
and they ended up
why
with
do we need
Otter.
to go to Agrabah and protect Jasmine? Oh, because if the villains get her, they activate the
Hmm.
villain thing. And
Hmm.
so I like that. I like being
It,
involved in the
it
Disney
ended up.
worlds
You don't
because they
like that it
matter.
ended up not mattering.
Yeah,
You like you
because
don't.
you get there to the end and did did the villains use the princesses? Yes.
Yeah.
But they break
Did
their
it
own
matter?
rules in the dialogue of going, we need the seven princesses of heart. All right, we only have six of them. Run it anyway, and it works. and then
Oh
and
yeah.
then Ansem shows
Yeah.
up and goes, yeah, don't worry about it. I might get there anyway.
Man, you saying this really makes me think they just pulled a lot of shit from Naruto. Because that's kind of how I feel about. That's like how that's the exact it in Naruto kind of. Oh, we need a seven tail beast. The
Didn't this
some of
come
the
out
ten
before Naruto?
tails. No, I was like,
Yeah,
did it
the ending.
before it ended?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Somebody stole from somebody. Like they were like at the desk
I
right there.
no no no
Like
no. Hold on
we
hold
got
on
to
hold on.
get the seven. Go ahead, go ahead.
Guys. Stealing. Okay, let's not. This is probably one of my favorite.
Borrow.
No,
It was just
let's not attribute malice what we can attribute to stupidity and poor writing.
yeah, okay, fair enough. Because it's like,
I think,
oh, we need to get the seven tail beast to get the ten tails and bring this tree back.
yeah,
Oh, we can't get Naruto's too fucking strong because he's just gonna beat our ass every time we try to take it. That's all right. We're gonna steal just enough chakra out of somebody that has nine tail chakra to get like what?
it's just like um shifting of values and shifting of importance on certain things and certain rules. Just
Yes.
I cannot say it enough times that I am jaded, and because I know what happens later in the
What
games.
happens?
Like,
Yeah.
Fajon, remember how in the first game, or how the game we just beat, they tell you, like, there's the Keyblade.
Oh yeah, I already
The
know by
Keyblade.
three that. But well, two you have get literally not too long ago in two. I
Mm-hmm.
go there, I get a new
Mm-hmm.
fit, and he was like, "Oh, your journey is gonna be twice as hard. So here, have this."
Nope.
Huh?
Like,
What do you mean have this?
so
Two?
and then you go, well, what about Mickey? He has a Keyblade. And it's like,
Yeah, he
well,
not even. That's
the
another thing. Why does Mickey have one in one?
there
If
is
we're
they
supposed to be
no,
the
well,
the
hold on.
No,
I got you. So in Final Mix, they added cutscenes that were not there originally. So when you go to the end of the world, there's a cutscene with Riku on a long path by himself, and there's just subtitles below him. It's not voice acted, so you might not remember it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I do. I do
The
remember that.
the
I don't
voice
remember what was said
the
though.
voice says, "I have the Keyblade from this world." So Mickey has the Keyblade from the world of darkness, and that's where his is from. And because they're like, in a way, two separate universes, there can exist two. So Sora has the
Okay,
Keyblade of the
I
world of light. Mickey has the Keyblade of the world of darkness, and they kind of have. I think in
yin and yang type of thing.
that's more or less the idea. So in there's an old Final Fantasy thing I watched where like I kind of got a whole story explanation on all of them. Shout out to best guy ever for making the greatest lectures. Um, in Final Fantasy 3, it's described as like the world of darkness in that game has a vested interest in keeping the balance because if one wins, the other can't really be around anymore. You can think of it as the same principle here in Kingdom Hearts. Like the world of darkness and the world of light have an interest in keeping each other in line. So
Yeah.
we gotta kind of mix and match a little bit. Not mix and match,
So
but
that
we gotta keep things in order. And if we don't,
equal.
then it gets bad. That's when things get
Okay,
rough.
that also that my problem with that though is how, and I don't want to keep the podcast running for too long. but and I don't even know if this is the answer. Why are there so many in later games that they're just
Hey,
like
Fejan, don't worry about it. That's that's the answer. Because
Don't worry about it.
because they changed the rules and it doesn't matter anymore, and there are always more multiple keyblades. So shut up.
because like the only
Honestly,
way I'm
my
looking at it is like there's Keyblades, and then, but Sora has the Keyblade, if you know what I mean.
nah, it's not really. Nah, because the universe just bestows it to anybody, and like you can always kind of become a keyblade wielder. It doesn't really matter.
Go play Birth by Sleep.
Don't play Birth by Sleep. The funny thing about Birth by Sleep, I'm glad you bring it up, is because it is a prequel to 1, it makes even less sense when you play them in order. Because you play Birth by Sleep, which is a prequel, and they break all the rules, and then you go to 1, where they explain all the rules, and then it goes, but the thing I just played broke all those rules.
Well, so in the order that they have it on the
Yeah, the package.
in the package, it goes one,
Yep.
uh, something about 360 days or some shit
No,
like that.
No,
I
one
can't remember.
Rechain of Memories, two Birth by
No,
Sleep,
no,
Rechain
no,
of
no, no, no,
Memories,
no.
Just open it.
Recoded.
Just open it.
I'm opening. I'm opening. I want to say this is the order they have that this is the order that they want you to go to. I gotta
He's
like
fact
just say
checking.
this here,
It should
and I
be.
just
Wait, can
want
I
to
guess?
know
Can I
like
guess? I want to guess a little bit.
let me open it. Let me open it, then guess.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
I can.
I definitely want to guess.
We're gonna see if Connor can guess the order that they want you to play these games. Come on, load up.
I think I can do it. I think I can do it.
Maybe.
Because there's no way they put Birth by Sleep at the top.
Okay, go ahead. This is the order they want you
Okay.
to play.
Okay.
I can tell you you're right about that, but go ahead.
Okay.
On,
1 Chain of Memories. No, don't count me off. I'm just gonna say it, and then you just tell
Okay.
me how far off I was. So 1 Chain of Memories, 2 358. Wait. I'm gonna say Dream Drop Distance, Birth by Sleep.
No.
you were close.
Damn. Which ones did I get wrong?
You got 358 Bird by Sleep and
Dream Drop.
Recoded. And
We don't
yeah.
count Recoded. All right. That's
So-
not real. It's a movie.
oh,
No.
Nah,
well, this is the order
I
they
know.
have.
I know.
This is the order they have. They have Kingdom Hearts 1,
Okay.
Rechain of Memories,
Right.
358,
That's crazy.
Kingdom Hearts 2, then Bird by Sleep.
That feels
Yeah, that makes sense.
so weird.
It feels accurate enough.
I don't know.
That's the order they want you to. Oh, and then Recoded. That's the order they want you to view all this in.
I feel like God the
But Recoded is a movie.
Yeah, it's not really a game. The chronological order
I can watch this,
is
actually?
so weird. You can,
Yeah.
if you want to. Like personally,
watch this.
Explains.
the reason
About
I
that.
put 2 in front of 358 is because when I think about it, like I feel like some of the cutscenes and context that you don't have loses impact if you know everything from 358. Like
What is
wait,
358 here?
that's
Why is
when you
Riku
that
there? I
that's
just seen
About
him.
Roxas.
that's when you play as Roxas while he's working for the organization.
Oh, and then it goes into 2.
And then it
Okay,
goes into
okay.
2. It's just like there's cutscenes in 2 that just feel like they would lose impact if you understood the context for some reason. I don't know why.
You think they planned that or?
No, of course not. Kind of question. Of course they
Alright,
didn't plan this
fair
shit
enough.
out. Nomura doesn't know how to
All right,
plan
that's all. That's all I had, everybody. I just ignore my Kingdom Hearts ignorance because
No, it's
I
fine.
don't even know if it's ignorance or if this game's actually confusing. This storyline.
It's less confusing. So you'd be right that it was be confusing if everything wasn't out. You know what I mean? Like if you were keeping
do you mean?
if you were keeping up with it on release, it would absolutely be the most
confusing.
confusing shit you ever see in your life, because you'd have to have multiple consoles to play it on. Because remember, Chain of Memories originally came out on a Game Boy. And then,
Oh, really?
yep. So
How the fuck was you supposed to play it on?
Bejan, That's the problem. If you wanted to play,
Man,
if you wanted to play
that's
them at
like a
time of,
license thing, and they were like restricted bad because like that's just really bad.
no, there's
If
no
that's
way.
the case.
Kingdom Hearts sold fucking bangers. Like that's the biggest issue with the cons or so when in release order, this is the console release. Kingdom Hearts 1 was on a PS2. Chain of Memories was on a Game Boy. Kingdom Hearts 2 was on the PS2. 358 was on the DS. Um and then I think Dream Drop Distance was a Vita game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was on the Vita. And then Birth by Sleep, I think, was also on a handheld. It might have also been a Vita.
Wait, which game you say was Vita? Breath by Sleep and which one?
Drop Distance.
Dream Drop.
No, that was 3DS.
It was 3DS, so another one. They were all on
insane.
different things, and so that's why they put the collection out, because like no one had the ability to play them on one console. You couldn't.
You have to be rich.
And then they
That's
released
insane.
Chain of Memories for the PS2. Like it's
Was it PS2 or was it PS3?
PS2. PS2 was Rechain of Memories, I think, originally, and then they put like the HD version on the PS3. I'm pretty sure.
That's insane.
It's all over the place. You couldn't follow it at time of release. You had to just like
Hope and pray.
a little bit. Yeah.
that they made the game you wanted to play
Dude.
for with you.
Dude, how do you think I felt as a kid who played Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PS2, and then
Like I'm so ready for this next
yeah,
game.
and then I played Kingdom Hearts 2, and I went, "What the fuck is happening? And who is
Who is these people?
Who is
Who
Namine?
are you?
Connor, what are you
Who,
doing?
who? What the fuck is a Roxas?
Well, to be fair, you wouldn't have known about that anyway. It's more like when the name Namine comes up, you
Who
would
the
have
fuck is that?
you would have known who that was if you played Chain of Memories, because she's like an important part of that story. And same with Organization 13. You first meet them in Chain of Memories.
I like to think of these main. I'm gonna put
Hey
like this. I'm
Fejan,
gonna say
you
this
want
real
you
quick.
want to know why some of those seats at the Organization
Are empty?
Yeah, because of
I
Chain
I
of
did
Memories.
one.
Because of Chain of Memories.
I did one of that. I was like, when I was looking at it, I was like, I wonder if like these roles are going to get filled as time goes on,
Nope.
or like throughout the games, or like.
Because Sora beat their
Did-
ass in the past game.
Okay, fair enough.
Sora and
But
Riku, kind of.
that said, but I don't want to get them many stats, but it feels like the main games 1, 2, and 3,
Mhm.
quote the main games, feel like they're supposed to only be from Sora's perspective.
Well, yes and no, because Chain of Memories was a Sora
Is-
perspective
that's
game, and that was
That's
on
the
Game
only
Boy.
what. That's the only one that I can't. But like they really feel like they only want you to have the knowledge Sora has. But technically, Sora wouldn't know Chain of. It feels like the main 3 games they only want you to have the knowledge Sora has.
Yeah,
But
it's
regardless,
You don't have
that's
the
all I
answer,
got on it.
Sway.
it's a little
Pretty much.
rough. It's a little rough. All right, I think we're good. I think we,
Yeah. We're rambling for a while.
no, this is what Kingdom Hearts
story.
is.
Yeah.
Well, this is why I wanted for us to talk about it, because I knew it was going to get there, and I wanted it to get there. All right,
Sure.
now Fejan, am I spinning the wheel, or do we have a response? I'm assuming I'm spinning the wheel.
Yeah, I don't think.
I doubt
He
it.
doesn't. He barely uses Twitter.
That's fine.
He sees this shit is gonna be like 2 weeks later, if that.
That's fine.
I spin the wheel.
Okay, spin the wheel. All right, so on it, so in place of Kingdom Hearts 1, I have put God Hand as my other pick alongside
Witcher 3.
FF8.
Witcher 3.
Oh God, I don't know if
Wait,
I want to play Witcher 3.
If
Did you play?
Okay, here's my thing. If we get Witcher 3, you need to fucking read.
Oh, I should.
Can I just like?
Can I ask a question?
Can you not? Is there not a main line for Witcher 3?
There is, but
It
like
is, but you have to read so many spells and so many potions and what they do.
you don't have to.
Unless you're gonna have a bad time.
That's not inherently true. He could just play on a lower difficulty. Like
You play on easy.
I'm gonna
You
play
can
on
go ahead.
easy. I don't want to have to. I don't want to deal with all that shit. Like I think that stuff's more
I'm
annoying.
sorry. What am I doing?
That stuff's
what
more.
have I done?
That stuff's more annoying than it is fun for me. So Fejan, Have you played any of the other Witchers?
No,
Okay, that's all I needed.
I didn't want to play one. I know 1 and 2 exists, and
Okay.
I
What
only
about-
put 3 on here because from one of my past former coworkers before I quit my job, he was like, "Man, you really need to play The Witcher 3 before that new one comes out." And he messaged me like a couple weeks ago before we started adding new games. He was like, "Man, you really should play The Witcher 3." And I'm gonna just take it as my sign that I should play The Witcher 3, so I put it on here.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I'm gonna spin it. Oh God.
Give me Armored Core 6.
If it lands on Witcher 3, I'm gonna cry. Oh no!
Ooh. Ooh, that's a shame, Faison. That's really funny.
Oh, this is mine. This is mine too.
Yeah, but like I love that we had that conversation and it barely nudges over the line.
Barely
teased
missed
you.
it. Oh,
It
It
flicked
was like-
nipple.
So we should add context to Metal Gear Rising. Faison, which game did you originally put on the list before we had to update it to the correct title?
I thought Metal Gear Rising was 2.
Metal Gear Solid 1.
Metal Gear. Yeah. So originally on this, instead of Metal Gear Rising, it was Metal Gear Solid 1, and I was like, that's a really interesting pick from Faison because that's a top-down PS1 game. Stealth.
I'm so glad you
no,
guys
hold
told
on.
me.
A top-down stealth espionage PS1 game.
Which I suck at. I just want to say I suck at stealth games. 'Cause, like I wanted to put Splinter Cell on here.
Yeah.
But I know how much of it I know, at least from my memory. I watched the Rad Brad play it when I was younger, when it came out. And he actually played the game like stealthy, and I was like, man, I suck at stealth games, but I want to play it because I remember when I was little, but I suck at stealth games. So I'm so glad that I was informed that this was a top-down stealth game.
Stealth espionage, by the way.
Espionage.
Like-
I would have a horrible time. Y'all can judge me however y'all want to. I would have a horrible time, and I would probably uninstall and quit the podcast.
I will
because
say.
the game would not get finished.
I will say my favorite.
Even though it was
my
your
f-
pick.
My favorite part about you picking Metal Gear Solid 1 is that I think I told you multiple times, and I'm going to keep saying it. You know that Metal Gear Solid 1 is a sequel to like a NES game, right? To two different two NES games. Metal Gear Solid is the third game in that series.
How did they end up?
And you have
Like,
to
oh,
know.
have it-
They
Ha-
introduce characters from those NES games in the PS1 game.
Have they? Are they like on a similar like situation where they're ordering the games at first were kind of shit like how Kingdom Hearts is?
What are you talking about? What?
Like, was their order of how they place games kind of shitty with how?
Oh, no. Because
Oh, it wasn't that situation.
no, the difference.
That's what I was trying.
Because think about it. The progression of technology matches. You go from the NES to the PlayStation, and then it just lived on the PlayStation pretty much. And there was some portable games, but you didn't
Mhm.
need those for like the story you were following. Like they were more or less their own
Okay.
story. Like it adds a lot of
Okay.
context, but you do not need them. Like portable ops where you with a big boss. You don't need that to play 4. Or
Okay.
4. But it does tell the story of Big Boss a bit better, you know.
All right.
Yeah, the difference with that and Kingdom Hearts is that because Kingdom Hearts downgrades in technology as it moves forward a little bit, like PS2, Game Boy Advance, PS2, like
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. So Metal Gear Rising, the action game with Raiden.
Gotta show me how to get it.
So, I think Alex, do you own it, Alex?
I do.
Okay, then yeah, you got it.
It's on Steam.
Yeah, it's on Steam.
Yeah, you can keep
Okay.
writing off my account.
You really have been.
Thank you,
It's
rich man.
It's pretty funny.
I didn't know you had it on your
all-
account. I didn't know you
All
had it
these
on your
games,
account.
but Final Fantasy 8 and God Hand, I have.
So
Oh, well, you have the Witcher 3? You already have the Witcher? Oh,
of course
God.
he
Yeah.
does. So Faison, I
I
should
think I got on like summer sale.
I think I need to ask the two of you, because the main character of Rising is Raiden from MGS2. How much?
Never played it.
Okay, that's a good start. You
What were you about to ask?
probably want to go read a little bit about Jack, the main character,
Okay.
just for some context later in the game,
Okay.
because the game does ask you to kind of know his backstory.
Okay.
And neither of you are gonna go play 2. I know you're not gonna go play 2.
Does he piss himself?
No,
Is that the guy?
that's Otacon, and no, that
Alright.
does not happen. There's probably a reference to it, but it's more like okay, Raiden's real name is Jack, and that matters because he was a child soldier, and they called him Jack the Ripper.
Oh.
And that's a whole thing that you should just go read about. Like, you can just go to a wiki and get most of like the base info, and then you can look up some other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that.
All right. It's not a very long game, but there is a lot there, so we might want to just space it out just so you could see some of like the things that are in the game. We'll see how far you get into it though as we go.
What do you mean?
Like
It's probably a 2-week game.
probably. I think you could beat it in a week, and then you can kind of do new game plus.
How many hours is the like?
8. It was a 360 game, so it's probably close to 8.
Oh yeah,
Let me pull up how long.
I'll beat that in a weekend, to be honest.
Well,
like-
don't do that. Just spread it out a
I'm
little
not. I'll do like
Main
2 to
story is
4
7
and then
hours.
2 to 4.
bit. That's about right. Sounds about right.
I do like 2 to 4 and then 2 to 4, some shit like that.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Then we will
Alright.
get out of here.
All right,
Good talk. Good talk, everybody.
I'm gonna eat my snacks.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.